Can you tell us how you got involved and what did you keep from the movies to the series? Were they consulting back and forth with the original team? And what's so different with this thing?
Well, it's the same in the sense that it's puzzle solving, it's justified thievery, someone said online, shameless nerdiness. I think I heard that online too. So it's the same for the show. Obviously, it's a whole new cast. It's younger. It's like Captain and Tennille. If you're old enough to know what that means. Okay, he doesn't talk that much, but he these are a lot of his words. But obviously younger cast and new technology, and lots of people coming back from the show with the movies. We have more than just Harvey and some Easter eggs, so we try to keep the spirit of the universe. We never wanted to do something that's not. We wanted to do the universe expanded.
So is it within the universe? Is it like picking up right afterwards in timeline, or are we like the people that are revisiting from the movies? Like decades have gone by. Like where are we in the timeline?
It's real time. So decades have gone by. So when Riley Poole shows up, he's 18 years older, and
And Sadusky is 18 years older,
and the other person is 18 years older. We haven't told you is in the show.
Yeah.
From the movies.
Yeah.
So when you guys write from history and then creating the puzzles, like where does your inspiration come from, and how do you kind of fact check it and then create a new fun thing?
Well, when we wrote the first movie, I think we used our daughter's 4th grade history book, and in the second movie, we actually had Wikipedia, Google. But this one, we have a building of experts. The Smithsonian was helping us, and we had a researcher, so everything was
really
hugely vetted.
Yes, it's just excellent research and really cool story. Like we always want to pick interesting people in history and wrap us, because the treasure isn't actually the most interesting thing in a treasure hunt movie. It's the people who hid it, why did they hide it, and who are the people that are looking for it, and why are they looking for it? And it can't just be about getting rich. So that was a Jerry thing, by the way. Jerry Bruckheimer told us that. And so we really wanted to find some interesting historical figures in history to tell this story, this Latinx story. And I don't want to spoil it for you because it's like a big thing, but there's some very interesting people in history that
we say that the puzzles are going to be much harder this time.
Yes. Yeah.
Pretzel logic.
What's your favorite puzzle? Is there a new one that you've done for this series or in general?
I mean, I still love the Ben Franklin glasses. That was inspired again by our daughter's I Spy books. Do you remember those? And they're very hard to and we thought, wow, that could be a really cool, if we can fashion something around that. And then the Ben Franklin, when we found out that Ben Franklin invented the bifocals, we said, and that still is that's what we had to feature those in the show. I don't know if you saw it in the sizzle reel, but they're back. We had to bring them back.
Talking of history, were you able to convince Nick Cage to do a cameo?
No, I mean we tried to convince Nick Cage to do a cameo, but he's actually just really, really busy, and but he's still he's obviously a big supporter of the franchise. He knows that in our show we're also trying to hint at stuff that he's going to be doing in the future. So he's like Jake said so eloquently, his presence, his spirit is all through the show. It's real that Riley Poole wrote those books, and now he has more books. He just didn't write that one book. He has more. So we've carried on their storylines in the show.
For the next National Treasure film that's coming out, are you involved in that one?
Not right now, hopefully. Maybe someday. No, but we're not right now. We're too busy with the show, but yeah, we're excited about it. We'll be first in line. Yeah.
Did you always want to do a show, or were you hoping to write another movie?
The landscape has changed so much that TV and movies blend now, right? So we started thinking about doing the TV show spin-off a long time ago.
Yeah.
But is there a vision about several seasons? Is there a trilogy type of structure in your mind? Or?
Actually, honestly, there is no vision past. We just wanted to do this one as sort of a 23andMe for our lead character and for our country at the same time.
Where did we come
So
from?
where did we come from? You always kind of go, well, people you do 23andMe. Where did I come from? Who am I? And Jess would start out as she's very much American because she grew up here, but she actually came from Mexico, and the whole series is her venture of figuring out her family history.
Where did the decision to make her a dreamer come from? Because she could have just been here, her family, but the dreamer aspect, I think, is interesting.
Well, Cormac just really wanted to tell the story because his dad was an immigrant, Irish, raised a whole family, never had citizenship, and wrote books here. He wrote The Mouse That Roared. I don't know if you know that. His dad, Leonard Wibberly. And I'm sorry, I'm speaking for you, but but he just wanted to tell you. He just said, "I want to tell the story of the people that make up this country. We've done the story of the people who came off the Mayflower, the founding fathers. We've done that story. Can we do one that's about everyone else? You know, this country is so big."
Yeah, so it involved her between trying to get citizenship and then, as we did more research, realizing that the DACA thing is even more important. I mean, we actually had a writer in the room.
Who's a dreamer? Yeah,
a dreamer.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so we
She
got
was really young.
good
Yeah.
first-person perspective of what it's like.
Her experience, and it's all in the show. It's great.
Ultimately, what do you think the themes of the shows are about? What were you trying to explore? Beyond the treasure, the thriller aspect, are there like some themes that are important to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's always, all the movies are about family. Either, redemption of the family, and it's sort of in the first one and the second one. And this is about where we come from. But there's a lot of, even though she's considered a dreamer, there's a lot of wish fulfillment, dreaming elements to this, where the characters, they want to be something new. And
It's the millennial or Gen Z place in their world that's kind of like edge of history. Is like, what are you going to do in your life? And these young people are all on the edge of their own history. Like, what are they going to become? They're younger. They're not like the cast of the two series. They're into a journey of self-discovery for all of us. So we really like them in that. They're such good, amazing people in real life beyond the show. So, yeah, it's fun.
You would like people to take away
What was the part?
what we'd like to take away?
What would we like
well,
to
the central character that they're researching in this is that's who you
Yeah.
want people to look up.
This our new Ben Franklin character.
Our new Ben Franklin, our new reason that this treasure was able to be hidden.
When people discover that story, I think people will be really amazed. I mean, it's just a really interesting character. We didn't think of it. We had a writer's room, so thank you to all the writers, by the way. It's a room that helped, come up with a lot of stuff. But we had a Latinx writer, and she came into the room and she had this idea of this historical figure, and we said, that's it.
If the show can get additional seasons with the amazing research team, is there any characters you're hoping to explore in history?
Oh God, there's so many. Like Cleopatra, like where's her tomb? And who was she? People like she has such a people don't think of her the way they should think of her, and she was an amazing person. So that's always someone I always be like,
Yeah.
give it up, Cleopatra. But there's so many. Also the Old West. I mean, there's many things in America and not in America that we've toyed with, but we don't have any answers yet.